outside of downloading a 3D model that you might find on Printables or a lot of the other portals or websites that are out there that offer STLs, is you can create your own 3D model. And I'm going to quickly show you how to do this. Now, I like to use Tickercad. It's a free site that you can go to, and it's really a simple way to build things. And you can see I've been working on a few projects, including some of these blocks that I have a friend that asked me to do. And I'm going to quickly show you how to do it. So what you can do is you can hit create and you choose 3D design, and I actually created one right here, and you can say, all right, I'm going to tinker this, and it'll bring you up to your canvas. And what I did is I just grabbed this block here and I stuck it in the center, and now I'm going to manipulate it. And I think the first thing I want to do is, it's an alpha block, right? These are the things that, if you remember, as you give the babies or kids, that you can have little letters on them so that they can learn sounds and words and so on. But in this case, I got my block, and I just got to put, let's say, a letter N on there, so I can search and say, oh, well, I want the letter N, and it might be able to pull this up. In fact, I'll probably put letter in there, and it might find, you kind of go through the resources, you can find, oh, there's an N, so I can pull that over onto my my canvas here. And now I want to bring it onto my my little block, so I want to move it up, and I can highlight both of these objects and choose this option here, this align, and tell it I want you to go right into the center of that block, right? And then I simply grab my N and drop it down into the block. And one thing I can do is I can change how it snaps the grid. So I can say, hey, I want it to go every 1/64 of an inch, so I can get a little bit closer in there. And you can see that's a little bit smoother. You can turn it off. You can do basically whatever you want on here. And one thing that's really neat is you can also grab that an object. So here I'm going to grab the N. I'm going to say turn that into a hole. And I'm going to select both objects by either shift and clicking on each one, or dragging a little square over it. I'm going to hit combine or group. And you can see what it did. It combined it, because I made it into a hole. It actually dug into that 3D block, or that object. Some other cool things that I could do is I can ungroup it, and you can see I do that right there. I can select this square, and I can actually give it a little bit of a round edge on it by choosing some of these options here. And again, group it. And there, I have a block. I select that block, I hit import, I hit export, and I can export it as an STL. It'll then save it to my computer. You can then upload it right into Agile to get printed. And that's how you use Tickercad.